Hello everyone, I hope you and your family have had a good week. I have a number of important updates to share with you today. The first update comes from our weekly medical advisory team meeting held yesterday. It has become clear that along with the alarming increase in statewide COVID-19 cases, our data here in Upper Arlington continues to trend in the wrong direction as well. Our team of experts suggested I pass along a plea for everyone in our community to do everything possible to stop the spread. That includes wearing masks, avoiding in-person gatherings with people outside your household, and physical distancing. We all want to give our students the best chance possible to stay in school and in the activities that they love. The next several updates have to do with our Board of Education meeting next Wednesday, November 18th. We've decided to hold the board meeting virtually in light of the governor's guidance on gatherings. As we already mentioned last week, the board intends to take action on the matrix for all-in learning for use in the future when the data improves. There are two additional things related to the school-based learning models that the board will be considering. The first is changes to the hybrid learning schedule for the 2-day weeks leading up to both Thanksgiving and winter breaks. Right now, the schedule calls for hybrid group 1 to be in school during those weeks, and for hybrid group 2 to have only independent remote learning. We will propose to the board that those 4 days, November 23 and 24, and December 21 and 22, become enhanced distance learning days. This gives all students in the school-based pathway 2 full days of structured, teacher-led learning those weeks, and it makes sense given the current health data. In fact, just to be safe, we will ask all students next week to take home from school anything they might need for enhanced distance learning. We'll also ask families to start considering what that would mean for childcare. We aren't trying to be alarming. These are just precautionary measures at this point. We want to be prepared in case the situation would continue to get worse during the break and we would need to transition to enhanced distance learning. Another thing the board will consider at Wednesday's meeting are enhancements to our hybrid learning model and a possible timeline for implementation. Over the past several weeks, we've been looking at how we can provide students with more opportunities to connect with their teachers while also enhancing the in-person instructional time. One of the core values in our strategic plan is continuous improvement, and our hybrid learning model is no exception. Our strategic priority of student and staff well-being is at the heart of this. We want to make sure everyone feels a sense of balance and belonging, especially now. With all that in mind, we are proposing a new hybrid learning schedule that would provide students with 3 full days of structured and teacher-guided learning every week. All students would continue to follow the Monday-Tuesday or Thursday-Friday in-person hybrid learning schedule based upon their hybrid group. Wednesdays would become enhanced distance learning days for all students in the school-based pathway. This would be a structured day of teacher-led instruction like students experienced in the fall. In addition to connecting with their teachers every Wednesday, we are working on adding opportunities for teachers to provide support and answer questions from students learning remotely. More details will be shared at the board meeting next Wednesday. Our highest needs learners who are in our buildings 5 days a week right now would continue to follow that schedule with early dismissals on Wednesdays. As a reminder, today is the start of the window to request a transition to or from the UA Online Academy for the second half of the school year. Please see my email for a link to the transition request form and for additional updates. Have a great weekend, stay safe, and as always, go Bears.